So yeah, hello, so how's it going, guys? In this video, we're going to mainly talk about the Champions League. So yeah, the Champions League has officially begun, and to be honest, we all know Champions League is a chaos type of tournament. Always everything happens, and there's a new format, as we know, that is happening in Champions League right now. For it already happened 1 year, you can say, the new format, but of course it is a new format, not you can say new fixtures. We get already those same fixtures like Man City versus Liverpool that we already got in the previous one, and Man City versus Real Madrid is those type of thing, like same always happens. We have already seen for like 6 eras and 6 tournaments happening again and again. And to be honest, talking about PSG, brother, you are cooked. Okay, now maybe you are thinking that is it a face reveal video? Of course not, and we are not going to talk about it. It's just a normal face. Other than that, it's nothing. The video would not be really great or amazing because it's my first time doing face reveal, like face type videos, so you can't expect a lot from me, but I will try my best to deliver as much as possible. And other than that, audio would be not really great, I would say. It will be mediocre. And now we'll just get back to the football, because it's mainly a football video, not type like face reveal type of video. So we have already seen the last video, last matches that happened in the night. Those first one was Real Madrid versus Marseille. To be honest, Real Madrid started the game with a really you can say solid formation and solid team. The lineup was amazing. Now Rodrigo already started, so it was amazing to see Rodrigo back on the pitch. He of course, listen, when Rodrigo played, he played like a magician. So of course he combined with Mbappe with like ease, and of course Mbappe scored 2 penalty. I know that was the penalty shout out for the maybe second one, that was handball. Some of the people say it was, and some of the people are like, no, it wasn't a handball. Fair enough. Listen, you have to agree, UEFA and those leagues, those top big 6 league has difference in between the offside rule and the handball rules. So everybody have their own rules and they work like them. To be honest, I know it's like UEFA made the offside rule really oversimplified. They did the offside rule really simple, and those rules and regulation doesn't make any kind of sense. I know, listen, the ball, we can see it wasn't in a touch, or it wasn't you can say stopping any attack. It was just hand motion that he was falling down, so he just, as a supportive hand, he just placed his hand on the ball. It was just by a mistake. It wasn't his fault, or it wasn't even bothering any kind of attackers. Even Brahim Diaz is near, but he wasn't that close to the ball that he can create any kind of attacking chances. He was far away, and there was another defender besides Brahim, so he could have cleared the ball. So it doesn't make sense, but again, it is UEFA, and we can't just blame Real Madrid that they pay money. That's why it's nothing related to Real Madrid. It's even nothing related to the UEFA. But to be honest, the referee should have checked the VAR, that is it even playing a role in attacking or stopping any kind of goal chance. So yeah, but the referee didn't. But the referee checked the VAR when Dani Carvajal got headbutted the player of Marseille. Of course, that was a stupid action from Dani Carvajal, I would say, because to be honest, Dani Carvajal shouldn't done that, because now we know Arnold is injured and we don't have a right back. And Dani Carvajal, as a captain, as a old guy who has done a lots of things for Real Madrid, he just headbutted a player in an argument that of course doesn't make sense. I know, heat of the moment that happens, but you are a professional player. You have to know about the psychology of football. Have to have the temper to control yourself. But again, it already happened. We can't do anything. We can't now blame any of players or Dani Carvajal, even the Marseille player. They did their job by giving Carvajal a red card, and now we don't have any kind of right back. Even Lucas Vazquez is now in Leverkusen. We are missing you, Lucas Vazquez right now. But to be honest, there is nothing to be worried about. Xavi, maybe he will play, according to me, Valverde in the right back. Of course, every solution is Valverde to our team. So yeah, we don't have to worry about any kind of those situations. And talking about Rulli, he was a really amazing, I would say, a goalkeeper. The way he, like, the Real Madrid player tested him a lot, and he passed all of the exam. But again, he is a goalkeeper. If your defense or team plays bad, you will get punished. So of course, our team punishes him by scoring 2 goals, and there was penalty. It wasn't Rulli's fault, even though you can see in the sofa score, even goal, that Rulli's, that rating was higher, even though he conceded 2 goals. So it shows that how much important role Rulli played in Marseille's game. So it wasn't, I would say, Rulli's fault. He performed really amazing, just like Courtois. Even Marseille attack didn't like test Courtois a lot. Yeah, Greenwood and Timothy Weah, of course, gave him some pressures, and also they tried to create some chances to score goals. So yeah, now talking about the match that happened with, we can say, absolute cinema, that is Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund. So the match was amazing, freaking amazing. I would say Dortmund scored, then Juventus scored, then Dortmund scored again, then Juventus scored again, then Dortmund, then Juventus, and again Juventus, and the draw was 4-4. It was absolutely amazing. If you missed it, don't be sad. It was good, but it was again trash. How can you just lost 2-goal lead like to a team? Like, okay, yes, Juventus is good, but to be honest, to be fair, like, you can't just fumble a 2-goal lead. You should have like the played as park the bus, like you should put the park the bus, you can say, tactics to just defend your goal. Listen, there was some of the missing player in Borussia Dortmund, like, that of course we have seen that how they played. It was good, but again it wasn't, to be honest, I would say, amazing. They were just mainly focused on Adeyemi, that if Adeyemi score or Guirassy score, we are happy. We don't care about others. So they were just like, giving ball to Adeyemi and just telling him to run and score. That doesn't like count, and this is not how football works. You can't just put everything on a, like, you can say, player just to go him and score, like just to think that he will go and he will score. Yes, in the other hand, that same strategy worked for Juventus. Like Dusan Vlahovic, he was subbed on, and then the way he performed, it was just pure amazing and pure class. And to be honest, the score, he scored 2 goals. It was amazing. And listen, of course, we cannot forget about Yildiz. He scored a finest shot, and it was beauty. Like the way it scored, like he scored, it was like, you can say, a magic. He was a wizard, and the goal was absolutely good. Even I pretty much sure the Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper also applaud him for that scoring goal, and maybe he is honored to, like, you can say, get the goal. So yeah, but other than that, I would say the game was good. It wasn't every, like, you can say, exaggeratable thing. It is amazing. It was good. If you are a neutral fan, you should actually watch it again. Like, you can go in the highlight, or there are some of the website you can watch again, replays. So you should watch it because it was actually good. And now if we talk about Atletico Bilbao versus Arsenal, it was also like, you can say, mediocre type of game. The first half was in Atletico Bilbao's hand, to be honest. They knew how to control the midfield, and they knew about Arsenal. Arsenal are like they were like always trying to get you in, like, on their side. So they were like calling you to get the ball from them because they knew how to handle the pressure. Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, and then talking about Zubimendi. Listen, Zubimendi didn't play really well, but it was okay. So they knew they can deal with pressure, so they were calling him. But Atletico Bilbao knew that we cannot leave there even one player, and there was a defender that was literally tracking back with Gyökeres. He like saves a lots of shots from Gyökeres, and RIP to Gyökeres' head. It was full of blood. I saw, just see how much they put efforts into scoring like headers, even though they eventually they got a goal by this. Those super 2 sub, I would say, Trossard and Martinelli, amazing sub of like by Mikel Arteta, and Madueke, he played amazing. A lot of people are like, why Arsenal is signing like Madueke from Chelsea? He is not even that good. We should have gone for others. And Saka was injured injured. It was sad. I didn't knew that before watching the match, but after seeing that, oh my god, he wasn't there. And now there is a thing. Inaki Williams' brother Nico Williams was also injured, and this is the thing that made, I would say, kill Bilbao's attack, because Bilbao's creativity on the front line was zero, absolutely zero. They didn't know what to do with the ball. They came to the box, they tried to shoot, but of course there is Gabriel and the David Raya to defend the ball. They were playing amazing, and the thing is, they Inaki Williams played a normal game, I would say. He didn't did anything amazing. Even Berwin also tried to shoot some shots, and the one was close, but it didn't go in. So there was output was nothing. They were just doing everything, but at the end of the day, output matters. But output was zero. So yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about Mosquera. He is a defender right now in Arsenal. He also played amazing role beside Gabriel. They were the reason that they didn't score any kind of goal. Absolutely, Timber was amazing, doing attack and offense, defense, everything. With Calafiori, same again. He was linking up with Easy, and Easy was doing, I would say, good passing ball to Calafiori, Gyökeres, even in the midfield. But the thing was, they can't put the ball in the midfield because Bilbao knew their main power are the midfield, so they man-mark every single player just to intercept every kind of goal chart, defense breaking passes. So they knew how to counter it, and they were doing it really amazingly. But I don't know, after the halftime, what type of motivational speech Arteta gave to his player. Maybe he just yelled at them that we are a Premier League team, we can't be that bad, and we can't lose or even afford a draw against Atletico Bilbao, a La Liga team. I don't know what he said, but absolutely what he said encouraged the player a lot. We can say that, because after that subbed on Martinelli and Trossard, and then they scored some beautiful, I wouldn't say beautiful, but it was a good goal. And at the end of the day, after the match, win mattered, and they got the W. That was 2-0. And to be honest, today's night will be amazing. We will see Barcelona's game versus Newcastle, and there will be Liverpool. I'm gonna cover up that video, 2 videos soon. Of course, soon means tomorrow, after watching the match. Other than that, I'm sorry and forgive me if the video quality or even the voice quality are really bad, because listen, I'm in a hurry and I was in my exams. I'm in exams, to be honest, so I didn't have the time to record or see those every kind of matches. I only watched three matches. That was Atletico versus Arsenal, Atletico Bilbao versus Arsenal, then that was Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund, and then that was Real Madrid versus Marseille. So yeah, I could have only talked about those matches. Congratulations to those who won the Benfica lost, as I know, and PSV also lost. I don't know how, but yeah, that was a thing. I saw Fabio's post. Jose Mourinho is coming to Benfica soon enough. I'm really hoping he come. I really hope he come. We will watch some beautiful games, or one of the most beautiful counter attacks. So yeah, hope the best. Hope Jose Mourinho comes soon and we can enjoy football at its peak again. So we will meet in the future videos. Till then, peace out. Bye bye.